What was it like taking all the kids down to the old San Diego Comedy Club there?
I didn't know where you were going with that when you started that sentence. What was it like taking all the kids down to the old cellar? The San Diego comedy trip. Yeah, that was a fucking disaster, dude.
Really?
It was a fucking disaster.
Oh, I could have told you that, dude. I mean, I would say, I'm willing to guess that there were a couple culprits. There were a couple culprits, really, at the I don't know, at the head of the snake. Who was it?
Listen,
who was the head of the snake?
I'm going to tell you, Leo. But I just want to establish first of all, what would you say my profession is?
Well, I think an old roommate of yours put it really well. You come into town and you fucking rile it up.
Okay.
You know, basically, it's you leaving the scene of a crime with the crime scene is up in flames. Okay. You know, that's what you do.
So that would be a commando. I think that would be the job of a or a mass shooter. That's not my job. My job, contrary to popular belief, not a comedian, not a YouTuber, not a mass shooter, zookeeper. Yeah. And it was proved that I am that this weekend when I took Dino, Austin, King Croc, Swolby One Kenobi, Fan Jerry, and Inland Iggy down to see Ryan Long perform stand-up comedy.
Oh, my God.
Let's go in order
of
smallest offenses to largest.
All right, smallest.
King Croc?
Yeah.
No, King Croc was the hero of the night.
I heard his set. He did a full African set?
He did stand-up. It was his first time ever taking the stage in front of a full comedy club audience. He fucking murdered Leo.
Unbelievable. I could have seen that happen.
Let's get back. I'm sorry. I was gonna come after you for something. You got a little drunk at the end. Yeah. You did. He did do this. He asked a hostess for her phone number after he slayed the entire crowd, and she gave him a phone number, Leo.
Well, that's good.
Except the number was 911.
No, it's not that funny, honestly.
It was fucked up.
She gave you she gave you the number 911?
Yeah.
Like she wrote it down on a piece of paper?
No, she just told me.
You know what? There's a chance that she's dispatch, and that's her job, and she just wanted to give you the most easy way to reach her.
I mean, look, she would have to answer.
And what if you said, like, oh, yeah, 911, there's an emergency. Oh, my God, sir. Yes, we're going to send somebody right away. No, I need you. It's that big of an emergency. Okay, where are you? I'm in my apartment, and my pants are around my ankles, and I've been erect for 6 hours, and I need somebody to come do something. Please.
It'll work.
What do you think about that, King?
I wouldn't do it, honestly, but I like the idea.
Well, I think she should pay for the crime of giving you that number. It might even be illegal to give 911 as a fake number.
Impersonating a police officer? Oh, no, not really.
We'll talk to my attorney.
Around that area.
I'm surprised.
Austin and Dino, they show up at the comedy club with no wallets or identification.
I don't know. I think Dino has something with, like, if he carries his identification, somehow the government knows where he is more. He thinks there's, like, some kind of tracking device on IDs.
He decided to wait until he was asking for...
We can't hear you, by the way.
Yeah, we
Austin.
can't hear you on our headphones.
Dino, what are you? Are you a 5-year-old kid going on a play date? I'm trying to think of the last time I didn't bring my ID somewhere, and it must have been deep into childhood.
He's a troubled, abused 13-year-old, I think. Sexually, mentally, I don't think he's been fed much. I mean, obviously he hasn't been fed much. Look at him.
What was in your pockets when you rolled up to that comedy club, Dino? I'm thinking a ball of lint, a piece of spearmint gum from God knows how long ago. Guys, what is going? So Dino doesn't have a mic over there?
Not yet.
Okay. There are a couple of distractions going on in the studio. We have internet being installed actively by an AT&T employee. We have Dino hustling around for a microphone. Leo and King Croc are both drinking sugary beverages. Oh, yours is sugar-free. Excuse me.
Is the internet guy, is that a Spectrum, sir? Spectrum. Nice. I'm sure. Are we getting the child porn package?
Maybe. Maybe.
Hey, 600 megabits per second, so you could download it pretty quick.
Wow, that's strong.
That's child porn package. Interesting marketing strategy Spectrum has. Yeah. That's advertised.
I know you have internet problems where you should get the password here so you could go. You can come download stuff outside or something, or upload videos. You always have that kind of some debacle happens with your internet at some point. I'm
gonna buy a snuff film.
There we
through
go.
the black market here in order to sink Austin.
Perfect.
Dino, what did you have in your pockets when you rolled up to that comedy club?
Literally nothing. I don't even have a fucking phone right now.
God,
What happened to your phone?
It broke. It's an Android, dude. It cracked and then it died.
You're like an antelope. Like an antelope or a coyote has basically the same thing going on in its life as Dino does.
Yeah. I mean, you could be like Saltine. You could work one day at Postmates and pay for a phone. It could be a long day, but you could do it.
He's waiting on a few fans offered to give him a phone, so he's just gonna leech
nice.
off of the community.
I hope
like,
I hope that phone is loaded with child porn. I think that's
Guaranteed.
what we should.
It's a bomb.
That's the
It could be
Schlosser
a
brothers.
bomb,
That's how we're going to take him down. Dino, I think he's too exhausted. I think he's too malnourished to even make his way back to the microphone, so we'll move on.
Yeah.
Swolby 1 Kenobi
Oh, God.
was despicable. Was despicable all trip.
Listen, you know the pod that never was to be, the one that wasn't recorded where you weren't here? Swolby was unbelievable. He was despicable on that pod.
The podcast before King Croc came back, correct, where you brought a stand-up comedian woman friend of yours. You got her liquored up. You tried to get her to suck your dick in the car on the ride home.
Sure.
Is that why that podcast was never to be? I think it has little to do with Swolby or technical malfunctions and more to do with Leandro Dottavio destroying evidence.
No. That girl, she's a nice girl. There was no blowjob to happen because she was completely out of her mind. We should have her
Is
on
she buried
again.
in the desert now?
I needed you that pod because she's not buried in the desert. In fact, I saw her at another comedy club and I tried to hook her up with Blake Hearthcock, the Barney kid. That was on the pod.
I'm sure she jumped all over that offer.
It's mean that she did say some mean things about
Hi,
Blake.
Missy, I'm Blake Hearthcock.
Thing is,
I'm a penniless loser from Alabama.
God.
How did she resist? How did she resist?
she turned him down very quickly.
Yeah.
She said she basically is looking for me, but with a sensitive side.
You know, let's get to the real offender.
What happened?
Of the weekend. Swolby 1 Kenobi.
Doesn't surprise me.
Swolby 1 Kenobi. You can't take him anywhere. Leo,
I think he should be vlogging like that on his own channel. He should go be the destructive guy.
that'd be great. He was too drunk, however, to operate a camera.
Wow.
I mean, during this trip, I really felt like the parent that has the screaming baby on the Southwest flight.
Damn.
That's what I felt
and
like.
Swolby was a screaming baby. I mean, in size,
Yes.
very similar to a baby. It's only like if you multiply a baby by 2 or 3, it's Swolby, right? It's just it's like whoop. It's like little baby. It's like whoop. It's almost Swolby. Then one more whoop. That's Swolby. He's got the same appendages and the whole.
The image popped into my head of Swolby in a bonnet and a diaper with a rattle.
That's incredible.
Sprinting out of a hospital, and you dressed as a doctor chasing after him, going, "Get back here! Come on!"
Get back here.
With a big syringe, a comically large fake syringe.
Sounds pretty funny.
Let's get him on the phone right now, Austin. Can we give him a call? Do we have his number stored?
I just want to explain to some of the fans, if you don't know who Swolby is, he's a part of the channel. He is
I still haven't set up the internet guy just left. I still don't have internet in here.
Ah, damn it.
Well, I mean, I
should we
do.
just call
I
him from
could
our
set
phone?
it up, I guess,
Should I just
now,
call him from
but-
here and do
Yeah.
this?
Wait, who's Swolby?
Swolby, so to Carlos and to some people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
might have just tuned in for the first time.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks for asking, Carlos.
Yeah.
Swolby is he's 5'3", and he's a weightlifter, but he happens to be very, very good because he's one of the best in his weight class. So he's like I would say one of the best top 10 in the United
This
States.
is legit, bro. You're like, no.
This is
No,
legit.
this is
All
Swolby,
right. Sounds like
Swolby,
you're making
you
this
can look
shit
at
up.
his. Yeah,
He has a record, dude.
he's got some California records.
Okay. I just want to
Anyway,
make sure.
and then
He's
he
a
also
beast, bro.
we've made him fuck a prostitute for a YouTube video, which was pretty funny. We took
you
him.
made him.
Yeah, well, he wanted
Fuck a
to.
prostitute.
At gunpoint.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, we forced him to have sex with a prostitute in a
This
brothel.
guy, he's like weightlifting champion.
Yeah, he's like a weightlifting champion.
He
He's
didn't
little,
fuck you up.
He could probably in wrestling. Yeah, he could probably.
Did you tell Carlos how tall he is, though?
I said 5'3" at the
5'3".
beginning.
He said
Did
three,
you?
three babies. Swolby, I'm here to talk to you about your antics on Saturday.
What's up, my fellow blacks?
How much do you remember from the night?
Barely. I barely remember shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember calling some dude a fag.
Of course.
I remember heckling somebody.
Oh
Here
God,
and
he
there.
heckled somebody.
So far, heroics. I mean, he remembers calling somebody a slur, and he remembers heckling somebody.
Heckling is like the worst thing you could do. to
Let
comedy.
me clear all of this up. I'm going to explain the whole entire night.
Yeah.
So King Croc, we get there. Ryan Long meets us outside. Ryan Long, sweet YouTuber, friend of the channel, really cool guy. Check out his channel. He has us down, agrees to comp our entire van. So we're all coming through. He says to me, though, as we're rolling into the venue, hey, dude, if you want to put one of these guys on stage to open for me, we'll give him 3 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Which I, as you can probably imagine, Leo, start getting a little erect. Because my favorite thing to do is make our crew perform.
Yes.
Is it going to be Nico? I thought about it.
He wasn't blacked out.
He's sober, and I know he's just going to go up there and
Who's
do the
Nico?
hearse joke,
Boring.
which I've seen a bunch of times.
Sober Nico is worthless.
Is it going to be Austin, who will
could
hop
be.
on the stage?
Could be the right audience would like him.
The right audience, indeed.
Yeah.
The alt-right audience.
right.
Because he's going to start talking about eugenics and
Right.
repealing women's right to vote.
Yeah, his
And
first
that
joke
just-
is going to be misogynistic as shit. His
and
first
that's-
right off the bat.
And that's just going to cause a stir.
Right.
Moving down the list, we got Fan Jerry. Fan Jerry has done stand-up recently, but the problem is he takes it too seriously. He doesn't really have the ability yet to laugh at himself. And I'm not going to say that Fan Jerry isn't allowed to go do stand-up and he's got no future, but he's taking his career much too seriously right now for what it is, and it's probably just going to be some very lukewarm comedy if he gets on the mic.
Right, and we're still going to try to get him to blow someone for a spot at a comedy club.
Of course.
So we can't just give him a
I'm
free
not following
spot.
shit.
We don't want to waste our bits.
We can't just give him a free spot.
Well, I decide that King Croc over here, Leo, you and I have been working with him a lot on his African bit.
his African bit is we're polishing it slowly. We practice it on the Patreon pod, and look, it's strong. Right up, Swolby over there.
Swolby.
It's strong. His African bit is
I'm coming back to you, Swolby. 1 second.
His African bit is one of the strongest bits that I've seen anyone do right off the bat, dude. It's an incredible, like, your father speaks with that accent, or how did you pick it up so
yeah.
well? Okay, so
Yeah,
your
yeah.
father speaks. You grew up around it. You basically can morph yourself into that African character, and it's funny.
King Croc gets up there and he talks about, well, whatever an African oligarch, an African king would talk about.
Dude, did he?
That's
Oh
the
my
character.
God.
He gets up there, instead of dogs and cats, he's got hippos and giraffes. Instead of running a Big Five sporting goods, he runs a diamond mine.
Oh, come on.
Instead of hiring some local community college students and one or two creepy 60-year-old men who are probably pedophiles, his entire labor force. Carlos, you got to not have conversations privately on the couch when we're doing this.
All right, man.
What were you asking him? I'm curious now.
I was like, what are you saying? Who are you comparing? He said,
What?
never
He's
mind.
asking where he was staying.
Yeah.
He lives. It's a freeway.
Were you
overpass.
actually just asking King Croc where he lives?
Yeah.
No. Why would I do that?
No,
Where are
he
you
was.
what does where are you staying mean?
No, I was like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Oh, okay.
Is it the word choice? Is it the night that I'm talking about, or are you confused? Another great radio habit over there. What are you confused about, Carlos? Please clear it up.
I'm not confused. I was just asking him what's going on. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, let's continue.
Okay.
We'll get to Carlos.
I don't even know what to say.
We're gonna
We
we gotta
have
get
to back to
we're
You
gonna
know what I'm
get to the
saying?
bottom. We're gonna get to the bottom.
You're the
of
writer, bro.
Carlos.
You should know what to say.
Shots.
He flipped it back on you again.
Did it again.
I can't
dude.
keep up. I can't keep up.
All right.
Swolby one Kenobi. No, we're talking about King Croc. I'm sorry. King Croc gets up there and he does his African bit.
Stop.
Or his plan is to get up there and do the African bit. I'm going to back it up a little bit.
Hey, bro, what is that?
You got... Carlos, why are you asking him? And also, Leo just explained it.
No, I don't remember.
I was
sorry.
I think I was in the process of explaining it, actually, when you cut me off.
There's hippos.
African bit. Okay, so when here's why it's funny, because when people do black characters, they're usually like, "Oh, sup, fool? I'll pop a cap in your ass, motherfucker. I drive a Cadillac.
Okay.
I'm a hip hop star." That's usually the black character.
Okay.
But another black stereotype is: have you seen the movie Coming to America?
Yeah, of course. Dude.
Eddie Murphy's dad. Eddie Murphy's dad, just a super rich fucking
I
African
got the
guy.
Coming to America kicks, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, these shoes, bro.
The shoes that he has. at
So
the
like,
end of the movie.
there's shoes that they make sometimes, like for movies.
What?
You know,
Let's continue.
you don't know.
Leo just
Carlos
dismissed.
is fucked up.
The Back
Leo
to the
just
Futures,
dismissed Carlos with
Coming to
a wave of his
Americas.
hand.
Carlos is
Really?
getting hammered on Jack, and I love
Wait,
it, dude.
you guys don't know about kicks? You guys don't know about kicks?
Yeah, we got some kicks, dude.
You don't know about kicks though. When I just said that, you were like, "What the fuck?"
What are the kicks? Tell us.
No, like shoes, you know?
Yeah, of
coming
course,
to
yeah,
America
yeah.
shoes.
I don't know what shoes are.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
branded.
what are shoes?
Nah, bro. You're playing games.
I'm bugging, fool. Wait,
bugging,
wasn't
dog.
the guy in fucking? Wasn't the guy in the Salton Sea named Carlos too?
I'm pretty sure.
You guys are
actually.
bugging.
You
No,
guys
I'm
are
about to beat your
bugging.
shit in,
Yeah,
fool.
right
That's
there.
Carlos, dude.
Yeah, you know the guy I just met? His name's Carlos, too.
No way, dude.
Too many Carloses.
Yeah.
All right.
King Croc, we decide he's going to go to the African bit and just talk about his child soldiers and his wealth and how he flies out hot American girls and fucks them and pays them $100,000 round
living your
trip
life, bro,
for
right?
the trip.
3 minutes.
Dude, he fucking.
That's right.
I assume he's going to walk up there. And Ryan and I were talking about this. We're like, he's going to get up there and start talking like his. What was your character name again?
Tunde Baba.
He's going to say he's Tunde Baba
my
and start
God.
talking about hippos, and everybody's going to turn on him and nobody's going to get it. Well, King Croc, without any coaching at all, puts a frame around the character where he starts saying that his uncle's name is Tunde Baba.
Oh, my
and
God.
King Croc's up there cold as fucking ice, Leo.
No.
It looked like he had been doing stand-up for 15 years. He gets up, he's like, shit, you guys think you know black people down here in San Diego. You don't know fucking black people. And he might have leaned on the N-word a little bit.
That's
you don't
okay.
know.
I definitely dropped a nigga.
He's
too.
like, I'm Nigerian. My uncle, Tunde Baba, this is a different kind of cat.
No.
And then he starts launching into the routine. People are fucking dying.
Oh, well, yes, dude. Like us, dude.
Dude,
It's so funny.
But it wasn't just meatheads like you and I with potty humor swirling around our brains. It was a paying comedy crowd, a packed house, and he was fucking murdering them on his first time doing stand-up ever.
That's insane.
It was
Hey,
really crazy.
Got a spot on my show, buddy. Next time I do it at Haha.
You should. You should
Oh, yeah, for
absolutely
sure.
put him
He's
up.
in. He's in. Yeah.
You need to put him up.
Oh, you're on.
Swolby, back to you. You still there?
Make sure they pay you, bro.
Still here.
Are you drinking Jack Daniels too?
Yeah, a little bit.
The last thing I need is another drunk Latino.
Yeah, fuck you.
At least my name's not Carlos.
It's Swolby.
Yeah, well, fuck him, too, yeah.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Swolby,
Yeah.
when we were watching Ryan Long set, Ryan
Tell
Long
him to
came
come
up,
through. Tell him to come through.
Hey, come through, Swolby,
come through,
please. It would make Carlos really happy.
Yeah.
Swolby
Let's go.
Swolby is sitting against the bar with us. We're at the very back of the club. Ryan Long's doing his hour. It's basically all new material because he just released a YouTube special. It's great stuff. Everybody's having a good time except for Dino and Austin because Dino doesn't know he needs to bring identification to places.
Oh, yeah.
We had to whisk Croc through.
Nice.
King Croc, start bringing your wallet places, dude. Be an adult.
All right.
Swolby,
I got you, bro.
in the middle of a Ryan Long punchline. Ryan Long did a bit, for instance. It was a pretty fucking good bit. It was like, what the thing that's gonna be fucking crazy now is that racist dudes in prison that have pride tattooed across their chest. 15 years ago, that meant something totally different.
Oh shit.
Now it's gonna get those guys in trouble. They're gonna be walking around shirtless. Guys are gonna start hitting on them, and the guys are gonna have to go, no, I'm not gay, I'm racist. Or something was his bit. It was
Not
good.
bad, dog.
Swolby's just like, boo, fuck you, fucking weak, dude.
No.
And it was a fully automatic burst of heckling.
No.
It wasn't one heckle sprinkled in every 3 minutes. It was, boo, you suck. You fucking mid, bro. This comedy's mid. Fuck you.
No way.
Tu papi my va-
He did the Chupapi Muñeño?
Probably.
Fuck you, dude. Swolby, don't you dare ever do the Chupapi Muñeño.
I hate that guy.
So-
Me too. Me too.
I fucking hate that guy.
Hate that guy.
He's a fucking. If I ever saw him,
Punch that motherfucker.
Hey,
I'd knock
Swolby?
him out, bro.
Knock that guy out.
Swolby, say your special spell to Carlos right now.
I beat the brakes off that motherfucker, bro.
Say it, Swolby.
You want me to like say it in Spanish?
Yeah, say your thing
yeah.
about sucking dick.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, he does. Well, listen.
See?
Hey, chupa mi verga, no sirves, way.
He said that to
was
you,
like
Carlos.
really muffled. It was like he doesn't speak Spanish at all. I don't know.
He's
He
calling
said,
you a
I'll
fake.
say it again for you. He said
he wants to order something. I think is tacos de verga.
tacos de verga.
Tell him he wants
so
to-
he
he
heard
want-
it. He heard it.
Tell him he wants it, bro.
He says you wanted to order some tacos de verga, which
It's-
basically means
dude,
some
it's
tacos
fucking,
made of cock.
Oh.
Top quality tacos, bro.
Top quality tacos.
Yeah, he wants that for sure. Yeah.
Well, so there we go. Carlos with a boomerang strategy. Swolby, why were you heckling Ryan Long, who's a friend of this channel? He's a friend of Brooks, too. Brooks and I both had to rush over and shut Swolby up. It took me 2 attempts to get Swolby to stop heckling Ryan Long.
Jesus. It's embarrassing.
A full comedy club
That's
that
full. That's
came out
really
to see
embarrassing.
Ryan.
That's really embarrassing.
After he comped Swolby a ticket. He comped Swolby's ticket.
So weird.
What were you thinking, Swolby?
Okay, I was drunk, very drunk, near blacked out drunk.
Is that it?
Mullen.
Whoa.
It's fucking loud, bro.
I mean, it was bound to happen. We're animals. I'm an animal. I
Swolby.
can't contain myself.
Swolby.
All right? The
what-
shadow Swolby was unleashed.
Swolby, is it possible that when you get very drunk, you have something of a Napoleon complex?
Yeah.
Carlos, you don't even know who Swolby is.
Well, we explained it to him, but I doubt he remembers.
Swolby, is that possible?
It's very possible.
Explain to him what a Napoleon complex is.
Wait, he's going to defend himself here. Swolby, what were you saying?
I was blacked, all right? Not like the porno kind, but blacked out off the fucking juices. And I never
Just
met
juices,
Ryan.
juices
Don't
is
know his
something else.
comedy. I don't know anything about the guy.
You said his comedy was mid, which is a very offensive thing to say.
Really? Why?
And that's my honest truth. After listening through this comedy set, which I thought was going to be 15 minutes. I thought there was going to be other comedians.
Mention one joke he said.
I don't know, something about dildos or something. I can't remember the best stuff.
No, the guy before him had the dildo bit. This guy Heavy, who's actually an LA comic, had a bit about a dildo up a girl's ass while you're fucking her. You're confusing bits with comics. You heckled the wrong guy.
Oh, that's what I remember. And then King Croc's African stuff. And then so honestly, I gave you my honest truth. And, yeah, that's how it is.
All right, Swolby. Well, I can't hold it against you. As I told Leo at the top of the show, I am at the end of the day a zookeeper.
Swolby, you know, you've always been very well behaved at my comedy club, so I'm shocked to hear such things.
Leo might have you 86th.
You can't
Blacklisted.
come to the haha anymore.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, listen, you can come and try to get some pussy at the haha. That's fine. It's always welcome.
Hell yeah.
All right,
welcome.
Swolby. Well, there's a happy ending there. Just try to watch your drinking when we're watching friends of the channel perform and they let you in for free and we're all having a good time. Try to hold off on the racial slurs. Or excuse me, the homophobic slurs.
Yeah.
And the requests that people suck your penis in Spanish. Just try to hold off on those.
Hey.